Hi everybody out there in YouTube land. Thank you for tuning into the Demonoid Drifter channel. This is Sparky Mike. Thought I'd give you an update on the pH and what it's been doing over the last week since I added the outside air inlet to the protein skimmer, allowing the pH to stay a little more stable and a little higher, especially inside of a tight house with internal air conditioning, I guess you want to call it. So without running an evaporated cooler during the summer and having the house open to outside air, basically we have added outside oxygen, and that seems to have improved pH drastically. So we've had the house buttoned up and had the AC running, and haven't had to have the windows wide open, so being a security issue in this neighborhood, and letting part of your AC run out the window and or heat during the winter, I made an improvement or two. I thought I'd let you see everybody tonight. We have lost one of the corals about a week and a half ago due to, I think, the major pH shift. One of the twins here on the right it bleached out and I had to shear him off, but only lost so far. And the mean pseudo right there, the bright pink dude, he is a shrimp killer. Do not combine any kind of shrimp and a pseudochromis. Even if they're tank bred, raised, you will pay the price. He has killed $50 in cleaner shrimp and $20 in peppermint shrimp, so I think I'm going to buy one of those clear traps that we can put food in. And see if we can't trap him without having to tear all the rocks and stress everybody and tear everybody up. So we have added another block of Marine Pure 4x8x8 block. We have added another one down into the sump tonight. So there's Mr. Mo fishing. Momo, what are you doing? Good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. So take a quick journey down here, and having a better light on the refugium, I believe a larger, more lumen, higher par, has caused the mangrove to sprout 2 more leaves. So it seems to be growing well. The Catamorpha is growing like crazy. I'm having to scoop big handfuls out of it every couple weeks. So all is well down here. I really enjoy having that outside air tube feeding this protein skimmer. Made my life a lot easier. I'll show you this here on the tablet real quick. What the pH has been doing. Will I walk out here to my garage and show you the next project. Anyways, here's like the last week of what's been happening with the tank. We hit a big time low right here, got down to 8.07. I did a water change at that point, which was every 2 weeks anyways. It was on track for the 2-week water change. Changed 30 gallons. And this has been the progression since. So I did add a little bit of buffer in here at some point to raise the carbonate hardness, so, which bumps the pH a little bit. So I thought I'd show you my average. I haven't been getting below about 8.15, about a nighttime low, daytime high 8.29, almost 8.3. So you can see it's doing a lot better with the outside air coming to the protein skimmer. And I thought I'd give you an update on what's happening with the LED fixtures I'm building. They're going to be about 300 watts each. They're 4x12, 4 foot long, 12 inches wide. I got the big giant aluminum heat sinks off of eBay. They were some discontinued fixtures they had extra housings for. So they're a big giant 6-pound heat sink And I just got the LEDs today. So I got to drill and tap, I don't know how many holes, over 200 holes in 2 different heat sinks. So I'm going to be mounting LEDs like crazy. I got the Arctic Silver 5, Arctic Silver 5, pasting all these down so they'll transfer the heat to the heat sink. I still have to order tap screws, some drill bits. This does have lenses. These do have lenses and end caps, and they even come with legs. So there's my other fixture, 2 acrylic lenses. I have more parts on the way, and I'm going to start spacing these out appropriately, and we're going to put 2 of these fixtures on that 4x4 fish tank, that 200-gallon reef system. So these just showed up today. One of the heat sinks showed up today, LEDs showed up today, a couple more parts coming tomorrow, and I just ordered the really fancy ballast. $430 for 12 ballast drivers. They're 50, 60 watt drivers. I can run anywhere from 1 LED to 10 5-watt LEDs, basically. These new XTEs. That's the new Cree high power LEDs for this set. The whites and the blues will be the XTEs, and then I'm going to use Epi-Stars, I believe. I'm going to use those for the UV, the red, and I believe that's it. And so I'm going to have slaves and drivers as masters and slave ballast. So basically, if I dim one ballast, it'll dim the second ballast automatically. I will have these on. They will be 5-channel dimmable. So I'll be able to dim the whites on one side or the whites on the other side. So each corner of the tank, I'll be able to dim the white independently on the corners. I'll be able to dim all the blue in one shot, and then I'll be able to dim the red and the UV mix, I think, down the middle. So I'm going to do a crisscross of white and blue and reds and UVs down the middle. So have a great night. There's my updates to what I'm doing. Total invested probably be close to $900 for the 2 fixtures, but that sure beats $1,800 per fixture. Alright, you guys, have a good night. Take care of yourselves. Here's my fancy little workshop. My lazy black dog. Coley Willie. How are you, Bubba? You guys all have a good night. Take care.